If you are just observing and you resonate with anything that is uncovered, please set the intention it gets released from you as well, and you can get in on this secondhand healing. It's a full-blown healing, but I call it secondhand because you are the observer. We're going to be doing the emotion code, body code, and belief code. Is very similar to Reiki, where we're releasing anything from the past, any blocks or imbalances that you collected from the past. We like to collect little souvenirs and trinkets that's taking up space in your energy, creating limiting beliefs, contributing to any physical, emotional, or mental symptoms in your body. So what we're going to be doing is identifying those energies that you are holding on to that have a lot of information. Everything is energy. I'm energy, you're energy, everything is energy, and is holding information. It's telling, you know, there's a clump of energy that has information to tell the liver to be the liver and how it operates and so forth. So what we're pretty much doing is, well, let me rewind a little bit. Got both the emotion code and the body code books. Yes, I love it. So when we create, everything starts with an emotion. We witness something, we observe. I always say witness and observe at the same time. It's just who I am. We witness something, we have an experience, or someone says something to us. Whatever it is, it creates an emotion. We have an emotion that we create, and it is the ball of energy. Now, this wants to be freed into the wild. It wants to see the world, wants to be part of the universe, but because we don't know what to do with this, we don't know how to express it, we don't know how to set it free, maybe we were never taught, maybe we're afraid to, we think that we're weak, we hold on to it. So we lock it into a cage in our bodies. And so when we do that, the subconscious mind is now like, okay, where am I going to put this? Where am I going to put this? What am I going to do with it? So an emotion holds a lot of information. It holds the frequency of the emotion. So if you are experiencing anger, you will still be feeling this anger. This anger is tied to the memory of when it was created, and if you're lucky, and if that thing really made you mad, it can create a limiting belief about you, other people, and the world around you. So then it gets stored in your body. So then you start creating limiting beliefs, and their limiting beliefs are almost like filters over your eyes. And so your eyes will move through. So let's say this is, I'm not good enough. Excuse me. So now you have a filter of I'm not good enough. You perceive the world as I'm not good enough. Every experience you have, you're like, I'm not good enough. You believe you're not good enough, so you don't pursue your dreams. You don't stick up for yourself. You don't pursue your passions and so forth because you have this filter. That is your truth. That is your reality. Is it true? No, because you are enough, but because of this experience and you have those filters on, you believe that to be true. So what your subconscious will do is, it is very organized, it is very complex. It will take these balls of energy and it will start organizing them. So it will take an I'm not good enough and it will put it in a bin. And then you have another experience and maybe it's I'm not wanted, and then it will put it in another bin. So now you're starting to have little bins in your mind that your subconscious mind is organizing. Sometimes you will create an emotion, you will hold on to it, and your subconscious mind will be like, okay, is this new information or is this going to help give more information to something I already have? Should I put it in another bin? If it relates to I'm not good enough, the bin here, your subconscious mind is going to add that. So now your bin is starting to get filled. You have another experience, you hold on to the emotion, the subconscious mind's like, okay, what am I going to do with this? What does it tell me about myself, other people in the world around me? Oh, I'm not good enough, then I'm going to add that. So it will have different beliefs, different limiting beliefs about I'm not good enough. So it could be I'm not chosen, everybody is better than me, and so forth. So it creates this bin. Now, we can work on ourselves. We have the ability to heal ourselves from anything and change our mindset. So sometimes, you know, we work on ourselves, we're regulating our nervous system, we can release some of these limiting beliefs from the bin. But if we don't work on, you know, what's contributing to this bin, sometimes it can fuel it. Usually it's the emotion tied to it, and we don't regulate our nervous system. If we have another experience, we have an emotion, we don't know what to do with it, we hold on to it, the subconscious is just going to add it. So what we need to do to get rid of this bin is we identify everything in the bin or everything in a tree, your belief tree, identify it, look at it, and then we find the fuel source. What is fueling each one of these beliefs? Once we get rid of that, then we can get rid of the bin. Boom. We no longer have a bin, or we no longer have beliefs in this bin, but there is still a bin. And so sometimes if the subconscious mind and this is where we ask the subconscious mind what to do. Sometimes the subconscious, we're like, hey, subconscious, what do we need to do with this subconscious gap? Because now there's a gap in your subconscious. Like there was something in here, now there's not. And if we do not do anything with this, you're going to feel really weird. Your subconscious is going to be like, why is there a bin here and there's nothing in it? You're going to feel very weird. So we ask the subconscious mind, hey, do we need to fill this subconscious gap with positive statements? If so, then we add our own beliefs, positive ones, and we add them to the bin. And so instead of this bin being filled with negative or unwanted beliefs, so limiting beliefs, is filled with positive ones. This is your new filter. This is how you see the world. This is who you truly are. But a lot of times the subconscious mind's like, get rid of it. And then we just get rid of it. We defrag and we just kind of cover it up and act like it's not there. So that's really what we're going to be doing today. With the emotion code, we are identifying emotions that you created, didn't know what to do with, and you're holding on to them. And so there are different types of emotions that you can experience. One is common, the ones that you created. There's inherited, so things you got from your ancestors, your family's baggage, and you were blessed with it. They're like, here, this is how the world operates. Enjoy. And you're just like, I'd rather have an Xbox, but thank you. And then there's some like prenatal, when you're in your mom's womb, you can absorb that. Absorbing from other people, you had no business. It was not your emotion. They can be shared. So you and another person or a group of people felt the same emotion, and these emotions were just like, oh, let's fuse together, and they became best friends forever. And then I'm missing one, and then preconception, which is past lives. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is with the emotion code, we identify the emotion and around what age it occurred, and it's give or take a year. So that is the emotion code. We kind of briefly went over the belief code, but the belief code is where we're identifying layers of the tree. Now, I use the example of a bin just because I really can't put together a tree. So in your subconscious, in your mind, there are different layers. So we have the conscious mind, we have the subconscious mind, and the unconscious mind. The unconscious mind is usually that singular belief that you created. A lot of times we absorb this the first 7 years of our life. We can still absorb things later in life, but that's where we're the most vulnerable because we have no ability to reason. We see our family, our parents fighting about money when we're a kid. We're like, wow, this money thing is really bad. Belief, money is bad, goes into a bin. And so when we get older, we're just like, why can't I make any money? Where is it? Every time I get it, it disappears. That's because you have that belief. Now, as adults, when we see people fighting about money, we're like, oh yeah, the economy. Oh yeah, you know, things going on with this. We can think of reasons why they're fighting about money. We don't believe money is bad. Hello from India. So we start with the conscious mind. This is usually these statements manifest with behaviors or thoughts in your head. And then we go into the subconscious mind, which is the trunk of the tree. This you may not resonate too much because we're getting deeper into the mind. And then we go into the unconscious mind. So we have to go through the different layers, and then we go to the unconscious mind. And then when we identify everything, we release the fuel source, chop the tree, and then figure out what we do with the subconscious gap. Now, the body code is one where it has the emotion code and it has the belief code within it. So the body code is everything about you: mind, body, and soul. There are 6 different categories. So we start off with at the top of the list is emotional wellness. This is where limiting beliefs can be, entities, post-hypnotic suggestions, and so forth. Then we have circuit or system. So what organ, gland, even your energetic body is just struggling and needs a reset, needs your attention. Then we have toxins. This can be stress, a toxic sound, and it can be energetic or physical. We have pathogens, energetic or physical. We have misalignment, so anything that's a little off. It's just a little off, like maybe some communication issues. and so forth. And then we have nutrition and lifestyle. So this can be like a color imbalance, your magnetic field's in there, and what you need. And within each category is a subcategory within a subcategory. So we're going to get very detailed. Now, this is not intended to scare you. Your subconscious does not speak in a language, it speaks in energy. So what it's going to do is, if we're going to be working on highest priority or like lower back pain, your subconscious mind is going to be like, okay, this is contributing to lower back pain. What would I describe this as that relates to the body code? And that's what we do. With all of them, once we identify everything and your subconscious mind is happy, we release them one by one using magnets. And I'll be running down my right hand, but we are working with meridians since I am a mirror to you. But I also believe this energy is limitless. So if you resonate with anything that is uncovered today, and if resonating could be like, oh my gosh, I feel like she's talking to me, or it's like you just get a jolt in your body, or maybe you don't even know if you resonate. You could just be like, hey, if I got something similar in my body, let it go. You can get in on this healing as well. So always set your intentions. I try to remind everybody before I do releases to set those intentions, but I forget. I get in the groove. Okay, so you're going to be my guinea pig because you are first. You're the chosen one. So we're going to be working on some juicy stuff today. So we're going to work on both things. So we're going to be focusing on money and PTSD. So how this works, so excited. So how this works is I'm just going to intend that all sessions today are going to be, we're going to be releasing the most stuff that we can that's going to help you out the most. We're going to be protected by everyone, your gang, my gang, everybody's gang, and also send some extra like Reiki healing. Let's activate that Reiki, sending love, light, and gratitude to everybody who releases anything, who's just hanging out with me today. My hands are on fire. So we're going to intend for that. And now I'm just going to move my subconscious mind. I'm just taking her, just be like, girl, you just stay right there. And I'm bringing MinnaS, Minna over here. So I'm bringing you over here. And we're locked down and connected. I'm overthinking your name and I do not know why. It's the dyslexia in me. I'm just like, Minna. It's not difficult. Hello, Hope. Okay, so we're locked down and connected. So we're going to be doing the belief code. So we're going to be identifying what type of tree it is so we can kind of get an idea of what direction, what we're kind of working with. So what kind of tree, or well, hold on, we have to ask first if she does, or if they do have a faulty core belief system. So do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to money and PTSD? Yes. So subconscious mind's like, yes, we do have something going on. Can you release this now? Yes, we got the green light. The subconscious mind's like, yes, you may proceed. Or we're like, thank you. So what kind of tree do we have? Basic. All right, it is a basic tree. Now don't let the word basic get in your head. We have all the layers of the tree. We have the conscious mind, the branches, the subconscious mind, which is the trunk, and the unconscious mind, which is the roots. And if you're lucky, you got some soil in there. And we will get to that if we have some soil. Like every single person I've worked on has had soil. So let's go ahead and begin. The branches are called negative programs. These may manifest as behaviors. They may manifest as thoughts in your head. Now, with trees, we may get some statements, you're just like, no, I don't resonate with that. So the subconscious mind does not speak a language, it speaks energy. So a lot of times we'll get something like, I'm a fraud, or I'm guilty. And people are like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like they kind of get tensed up and they're on guard. Like, what do you mean I'm a fraud? What do you mean? And so it doesn't mean you're going around stealing from people. It could be you are not being your authentic self. You're stealing from yourself, and you're technically stealing from other people because you're not shining your authentic self, because you're unique and everybody wants you to be unique in your own person. Yes, Teresa. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, so So it can be something like that. Or it can be the feeling of like a fraud. Maybe you just feel very shameful. Maybe you feel like you don't know enough information to do this thing or speak in front of people, even though you've read all the books, you've been learning all the things and the stuff, and you're just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not good enough. So it can all start with I'm not good enough. Oh, no, it's not, no, Teresa, that is not you, that's me. So no, you're good. I welcome questions. So there's a lot of different ways that your subconscious mind is going to bring up a statement that is unique to you, and only you can interpret it and know what the meaning is. I will do my best to give you examples. If we get some of the ones that are like, I'm a fraud, I'll be like, okay, hold on, do not get mad, let's discuss it. So we're gonna start with the branches of the tree, the conscious mind. So do you have, hold on, I'm not even set up over here. Like, let's go. And thank you, Minna, for being patient with me. You're the guinea pig. So you're like, come on, show me that tree. All right. So what are the negative programs? I'm going to be looking down here to uncover. So survival, we're at the root chakra. So I'm just uncovering some, kind of following the breadcrumbs of the subconscious. And so we're in control. So root chakra, survival, control. Now I'm going to be finding out what the statement is. I don't need anything. I don't need anything. I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need that. One thing, all things. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Thank you for the rose. Divine crown chakra. Forgiveness. Hold on. Jesus won't forgive me. If you're not religious, it can be in a higher power, the universe, God, whatever you believe in. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Sometimes we have to see the whole tree to understand the story, understand these statements. So survival, we're back to the root chakra. Control. Ooh, my tummy hurts. You know, I'm ashamed of myself. Of myself. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Thank you, Teresa. Survival. Control. Anger gives me power. Ooh, do I resonate with that one? I had to work on my anger issues because I was like, yes, gimme, gimme, gimme. Hey, Ollie, thank you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Insight. So now we're in the third eye. Boundaries. I don't trust others. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So we have collected everything that we needed to know in the conscious mind, which now we have been granted access to the subconscious mind. Thank you, Juliet. So this is the trunk of the tree. You may resonate with these statements as thoughts or behavior, or you may not, just because we're getting deeper into the mind. So show me the limiting beliefs. So survival, codependency, I spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. Spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. So this has a lot of layers. Giving your time, attention, sending gifts, or giving money, spending, but you never get it back. Never get it back. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine, crown chakra. Faith. I do not believe what I cannot see. I do not believe what I cannot see. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Insight, back to the third eye. Boundaries. Boundaries. So let's see. I don't deserve protection. I don't deserve, protection. Just making up words over here. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. Faulty core belief. We have made it to the unconscious mind. This is the root of the tree. This is the original statement. This is what started it all off. We're doing, I almost said we're doing unicorn. We're doing emotion code, body code, and belief code. So if you resonate with anything, just sit back, relax, and allow. Okay, so there's usually one statement. Let's find out what this faulty core belief is. Survival. Victim. You're welcome. I am always judged for everything I do. I am always judged for everything I do. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. So we're not done. This is the soil. So what is the soil? This is usually absorbed the first 7 years of your life. We have no ability to reason. So everything we witness, experience, or anything that's told to us, we believe it to be true. We're very gullible. I mean, we believed in a man who wore a red suit. Hey, Andrew. And went through our chimney and gave us gifts. We're like, wow, that's pretty cool. So this really set the foundation of who we are as an adult, what beliefs we have, and how we view the world. All right, so faulty core identity, let's identify. Power, so we're in the sacral or solar plexus. Change. Change makes me uncomfortable. There is your PTSD right there. Well, he's not real? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I mean, I'm sure he is. I mean, maybe in your reality, he's a real one. I don't know. I mean, yes, I don't know. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there, hey, what's up? The boys. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. All right. So, we have identified the tree. It is a very juicy tree. So if we look back at this tree, so we're just going to go over the tree really quick. It all started with change is uncomfortable for me. Or change makes me uncomfortable. Sorry. So then you had an experience and your subconscious mind's like, ooh, this relates to changes makes me uncomfortable. I'm always judged for everything I do. So then if we start at the top of the tree, I don't need anything because change makes me uncomfortable. Jesus won't forgive me because I'm always judged for everything I do. I am ashamed of myself. Anger gives me power. I don't trust others. I spend all my life giving but never get anything in return. I do not believe what I cannot see because change makes me uncomfortable. And I don't deserve protection because everything I do, I am judged for everything I do. So there is your tree. So now, before we chop it down, so everyone, hello. So everyone, I want you to start stretching because this is a juicy tree and we're going to start chopping it down, but we have to identify the fuel source or it will come back. Thank you, Jim. So we're going to start with the trapped emotions. These are your trapped emotions, the ones that you created. So once I identify them, I'm going to release them right away. So go ahead and set your intentions right now. Where are my magnets? Okay. King Kong, you can, if you resonate with anything that I'm uncovering, sit back, relax, and allow. Set the intention, okay? I understand you're struggling right now and you're having a hard time, but don't be sassy, all right? So I see you, I hear you. This healing session that we're going to be doing today is for everybody, all right? All right. Trapped emotions, let's go. So are there any trapped emotions associated with this belief tree? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. Let's release. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release a trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Grief. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of grief. Did you release a trapped emotion of grief? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of humiliation. Ooh, the energy is moving. Did you release a trapped emotion of humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. So now we're going to go to imbalances and see if there's anything else is going on. So this is where we go to the body code, where it's everything about you. So are there any imbalances? Yes. Energy, post-traumatic, and a physical trauma. Do you need to know more? No? Hey, Lab. I set the intention to release the physical trauma. Did you release a physical trauma? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea allergy. So an idea allergy is something that your subconscious mind creates to protect you. When you have an intense emotion and it really hurts, your subconscious mind's like, whoa, 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 whoa. No, I don't want to experience that again. So it takes a screenshot or a photograph of everything in your environment. Smells, people, the location, any items in the room, thank you, Tracy Rose, and so forth. So let's talk about your first heartbreak. So you had your first heartbreak, it crushed you. It felt like you were dying. So your subconscious mind's like, okay, this is very painful. I never want to experience this again. So it creates these defense mechanisms. So you go into your next relationship and things start to look a little familiar to your unconscious mind or your subconscious mind, and it was like, huh, when this happened, we were on the floor crying in the fetal position. We don't want this to happen again. So your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in, self-sabotage, anger, overwhelm, anxiousness. You may throw a flashbang in the mix, and your own defense mechanisms. So there is a chart here. Your subconscious mind is going to pick the closest one to it. Okay? Drama. They're like, I don't want to be around it. It annoys me. So, do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to drama. Did you release the idea allergy to drama? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Y'all know what time it is. It is time to chop that tree. So get your axes, your machetes, your chainsaws, or your bare hands. Let's go ahead and together chop this tree. So let's begin. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I don't need anything. Jesus won't forgive me. I am ashamed of myself. Anger gives me power. I don't trust others. Release the limiting beliefs. I spend all my life giving, but I never get anything in return. I do not believe what I cannot see. I don't deserve protection. Release the faulty core belief, I am always judged for everything I do. Release the faulty core identity, change makes me uncomfortable. Did you release this tree? Yes. So the tree is gone, but now we have that gap. We have that empty bin. If we don't do anything, you're going to feel really weird. We don't want that. And I don't want you to be mad at me. So take what resonates. So we're going to ask the subconscious, with the subconscious gap, do we need positive statements? No. Can we just defrag? Yes. So we're just covering it up. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to money and PTSD? No. And we're disconnected. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Kimmy over here. We're locked on and connected. Oh, well, hey, Lab. So how are things? Things are good. You could see Mr. Potato Head on this end. All right, Kimmy, do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to fear and anxiety? Yes. Can we release this now? Yes. So what kind of tree is it? It's not a basic. We're going into uncharted territory. What is it? Oh, Kimmy. Kimmy, I need you to go get some water if you don't have it already. Go get some water. And I need you to drink water as we're doing this. Because Kimmy, we have a parallel tree. You know what that means? You don't have one tree. You may have two or more. You have a forest. So, you're right. I'm so dehydrated. Yeah, so chug some water, refill it, and sip it as we're doing this. All right, Kimmy, so how many trees do you have? You have 3 trees associated with this. Now, one tree is usually inherited. So usually two of them will probably be yours, at least one, and at least one will be inherited. I'm on it, boss. Please do. Please do. So with each one of these trees, so hold on, we had 3, so let me write that down. Each one of these trees, they're just basic trees. They have each level of the tree. The branches, the branches, the trunk, and the roots, and sometimes the soil. So we're going to be identifying each tree. And then we'll find the fuel source, and then we will be chopping down. Y'all, you're going to be sore later today. We're going to be sore. Okay, so tree number 1, is this yours? Yes, so this is yours. So show me the negative programs. Survival. Control. Do I have a list, like in order? If you just sign up, you'll probably be the next one. Control is the only way to be powerful. The only way to be powerful. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine, we're in the crown chakra. Purpose. Just exit out of it. No. Technical difficulties. Okay. I'm not good enough. You can just do the body code because it has everything in there, as the emotion code and the belief code. Oh, thank you. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Kimmy, what's that update on that water? We're in survival, the root chakra. We're at victim. I do have music on super low here. Is that better? Is that what you crave, Yessie? My life is stressful. Life is stressful. I think we all can resonate with this one. Drinking right now, okay. Crave it louder. Is that better? Let me know. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the subconscious mind, the trunk of the tree. Survival. Worth. Everybody else is better than me. Everybody else is better than me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, still in the root chakra. Control. I don't want to give up control. To give up control. Do you need to know more? No. That's true. Belief code does have all of them. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival. Victim. I'm not enough. I thought, like, I read the comment as, do I need to do all three of them, or do I just need to do the body code? And that's why I was like, just do the body code because it has all three in there, if you're undecided. I think she saw it on accident. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Belief code has everything in it. Body code has everything in it. The only thing that doesn't have everything is just emotion code. But emotions are the ones that start everything. So they are the most powerful. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes, we have made it to the roots. Survival. Control. I need control to feel safe. I was about to say, this is a very heavy tree on control. I can't spell. Yeah, there's so a lot of interpretations to when someone writes something. Yes. Laughs in the Capricorn moon. Kimmy. All right, so that's just the root. So let's see, do you need to know more? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. So this is the soil. This is the soil. Survival. Control. I have no control. Ooh, this is a very good tree. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? I forgot what I was talking about. Hello from Australia. Welcome, welcome. So let's take a quick little recap with the first tree. So it all started the first 7 years of your life. You absorbed the belief, I have no control. Then you had another experience. Who knows how close or later it was. And your subconscious mind added, I need control to feel safe. So you have no control, so you need the control to have safe. And then as we go through this list, these statements aren't in the order of when they were created. They can be any order. Your subconscious mind is very complex. It knows. It's kind of like, you know how you may have a room that people will see as disorganized, but you're like, but I know where everything is. That's organized to me. So it's the same thing with the subconscious mind. So I'm not enough. I don't want to give up control. Everybody else is better than me. My life is so stressful. Well, my life is stressful. I'm not good enough. Control is the only way to be powerful. So it's like you're striving for that control, but you just have that belief system that you have no control. So when even you always feel like there is no control. That's a good tree, but we're not done. We have to identify our forest. So tree number 2, is this yours? Yes, it is, Kimmy. So most likely the last tree is going to be inherited. So show me the negative programs: passion, sacral chakra, scarcity. These trees will relate to one another in some way. Happiness comes from money. From money. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion. Time. Oops. I can never catch up. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Divine crown. Purpose. I don't know what my purpose is. No. What my purpose is. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So we have been granted access to your subconscious mind. Stomach growls ASMR. I apologize. That kind of snuck up on me. So, effort. It's not worth it when I know I'll fail. It's not worth it when I know my pen will die. I know I'll fail. Do you need to know more? No. Do you need a snack? I guess so. I was fine before I came on here. Or maybe that sometimes when energy's flowing, your tummy starts rumbling. Or maybe that was a confirmation that we have been granted access to the subconscious mind. I don't know. I'm tapped into Kimmy's energy. So, Kimmy, are you hungry? Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Divine crown chakra. Forgiveness. Literally stuffing your face. Jesus won't forgive me. Higher power, whatever your belief is, just put it right there. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Thank you for the heart me. Love. Now we have made it to the heart chakra. Feelings. My feelings get hurt easily. Oops. My feelings get hurt easily. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. We have made it to the root. And my stomach growls. I think every time we make it to the next level, my stomach's gonna growl. This is so wild. Okay. So, survival. Codependency. Is he leaving? Did Leb leave? Have a good one, Leb. I feel guilty when others are helping me. I feel guilty when others are helping moi. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. I'm waiting for my stomach to growl. Does not appear to growl this time. Survival. Oh, there it goes. Codependency. Ooh, okay. It is impossible to please blank. To please a specific person. So insert person, people there. It's funny because I'm a sacral generator and human design. If it fits, it fits. All right, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. It says that when my stomach makes a noise, it's guided my... Did you wish it? Oh my gosh, that's wild. That's wild that I'm picking that up. That's so crazy. I freaking love this. It surprises me all the time. Hey, Royal. Okay, so tree number 2, sassy. A lot of scarcity. In the path of the eclipse, I'm close to Argus. I can't wait. It's your first one? That's awesome. I'm too in the path. It's going to be wild. I'm really excited. If it's not, if they're expecting it to be cloudy, I was going to stream it, but if it's cloudy, I don't even know. So it is impossible to please a specific person. I feel guilty when others are helping me. My feelings get hurt easily. Jesus won't forgive me. It's not worth it when I know I fail. I don't know what my purpose is. I can never catch up, and happiness comes from money. All right, tree number 3. I have the release burps. Okay. Isn't it wild? Isn't it spooky a little bit that it's accurate? All right, so tree number 3, is this yours? No. Is this inherited? Yes. Who'd you get this from? Did you get this from your mom's side? No. Dad's side? Yes. So it is your dad's side. But who did you get this from? Did you get it from, well, is this your dad's? No. Did he get it from, I'm trying to say like 12 things at once. Did he get it from his mom? No. His dad? Yes. Is this his? No. It's not grandpa. Did he get it from his mom? Yes. Is this hers? Yes. So your great grandma, your great grandma was like, here you go, Kimmy. And you're just like, thanks. What's really cool about inherited stuff is that whoever has it, whether you have a sibling, children, cousins, whoever has this, you're going to be getting rid of it. We will be releasing it from them as well. So, come on, great grandma. I never met her either, or I can't remember if I did. Yeah, well, there's a little piece of her within you. And let's find out what she blessed you with. Hello, welcome. So, oh my God, my stomach. I'm going to be chugging water after this just to make the stomach happy. So what are the negative programs? Communication. And since this isn't your tree, you didn't have these experiences, some of these statements may be a little wild, okay? Just from my experience of working with people. So if you're just like, it's not your experience, it's not your tree, just enjoy the ride. I need to avoid saying blank. So I need to avoid saying blank. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Control. I can't commit. I just can't commit. To yourself, to other people, to projects, passions, and so forth. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. We're doing an energy healing modality where we're identifying limiting beliefs, balls of energy, and so forth. So if you resonate with anything, this energy is limitless. So set the intention, it gets released from you as well, and you can get in on this healing. Ooh. Oh, really? Exposed! So now you know, because you were given this tree, you were kind of set up already to possibly believe it. Your subconscious mind's like, I don't know what to do with this right now, but it was given to me, so I guess I'll use it. I am always wrong. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So we're at the trunk, the subconscious mind. Show me those limiting beliefs. Survival. Victim. No matter what it is. Oh my gosh, Kimmy. You're going to be unstoppable. I am always wrong. Okay, so that came up twice. You're going to finish the project and you're going to freeze. Oh, are we in surround sound now, Greg? Do a little ASMR. All right, focus. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival. Control. I have no control. Oops, control. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? There sure is. Ooh, third eye, insight. Body. My body is weak. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. So you can hear my stomach growls and surround sound. So what are the faulty core beliefs? Survival. Ooh, control. I have to get others to see it my way. I have to get others to see it my way. My way or the highway. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. Oh, you have hash browns. Bless your heart for sharing. Thank you. So you have a faulty core identity. So what is it? Oh, it wasn't handling it well. Victim. I am always judged for everything I do. Always judged. Everything I do. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Felt that, Grandma. Thanks, Grandma. Okay, so that was my stomach. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and just chug some water right now. You know, we're just gonna chug some water. Y'all, side note, I have reached the age where I don't know how to drink. Like, I cannot estimate or judge anymore, like, how I should tilt the glass. So now, like, water just drips all over me now. Something to look forward to when you turn 36. But you're just a baby. I know, right? I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this. No, I really just think I think it's just it's a me thing, not an age thing. Meh. Okay, so we've identified a forest. But before we chop this forest down, we have to identify the fuel source or they will come back. And I don't want Kimmy mad at me. I do need a snack. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. So we're going to start with the trapped emotions and then we'll go to the body code. So Kimmy, do you have any trapped emotions associated with your forest, associated with this belief system? Yes. Effort unreceived. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of effort unreceived. Did you release a trapped emotion of effort unreceived? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Crying. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of crying. Did you release a trapped emotion of crying? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection. Did you release a trapped emotion of rejection? Yes. Do you need, is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Fear. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Did you release a trapped emotion of fear? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. I'm working fast because I think this is Kimmy's energy making me tummy growl. Are there any imbalances associated with this tree? Yeah. So we got some energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. This is stranger danger. Alyssa's Reiki master? I don't think so. So an idea allergy is similar to a fear or phobia. It is stranger danger. Your mind doesn't want you around it, and it will do whatever it can to get you out of that situation. So we need to find out what it is. Needing someone. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to needing someone. Did you release the idea allergy to needing someone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. I'm trying to figure out where I know you from. Sorry. You were referred to it. Oh, it's okay. It's all right. You had me thinking because I've had some students and sometimes they go by a different name on TikTok than what I know them from. Okay, so there's another imbalance. So energy, emotional. Why are you feeling butterflies? Because you're feeling my stomach growling. You're feeling that energy. I don't know. This is just how the energy is working. So this is inherited. No surprise here. So an inherited trapped emotion of heartache. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the inherited trapped emotion of heartache. Since these are inherited, they're in deep. So we have to do a few extra swipes. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of heartache? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy, emotional, trapped emotion, inherited, self-abuse. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion, inherited trapped emotion of self-abuse. 111, 1212. With 4-4. Did you release the inherited trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. It is time to chop this forest. We got trees to chop, y'all. We ain't messing around. Kimmy, hydration, everybody else, let's begin. We're going to start with the inherited tree. We're going to start with that one first. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the inherited negative programs. I need to avoid saying blank. I can't commit. I am always wrong. Release the inherited limiting beliefs. I am always wrong. I have no control. My body is weak. Release the inherited faulty core belief. I have to get others to see it my way. Release the inherited faulty core identity. I am always judged for everything I do. Whew. Did you release this inherited tree? Yes. Bonfire at Kimmy's tonight. Seriously. I'll bring the marshmallows. The s'mores. All right, tree number 2. This is Kimmy's. I set the intention to release the negative programs. Happiness comes from money. I can never catch up. I don't know what my purpose is. Release the limiting beliefs. It's not worth it when I know I'll fail. Jesus won't forgive me. My feelings get hurt easily. Release the faulty core belief. I feel guilty when others are helping me. Release the faulty core identity. It's impossible to please blank. Whew. Did you release this tree? Yes. All right. One more tree. Let's go. I set the intention to release the negative programs. Control is the only way to be powerful. I'll never I'm not good enough. My life is stressful. Release the limiting beliefs. Everybody else is better than me. I don't want to give up control. I'm not enough. Release the faulty core belief. I need control to feel safe. Release the faulty core identity. I have no control. Did you release this tree? Yes. So now we chopped down the forest. Good job, everybody. We did great. So there's a gap there. If we do not fill it up, Kimmy's gonna feel weird. We don't want that. So how do we fill the subconscious gap? Do we need positive statements? No. Can we defrag? Yes. So defrag just means we're covering it up. So I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Woo, Kimmy, Kimmy, Kimmy. This is good. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief in regards to fear and anxiety? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? That was good. So we uncovered a forest. This is a parallel tree. Each tree is similar. So how your subconscious mind decided this, it all started with the inherited tree that Kimmy was given by her great grandmother, who gave it to her father, and who else, and if she had other children, gave it to them, who gave it to their children, which was given to Kimmy. This was a big one. And so the subconscious mind, as Kimmy was living her best life and absorbing stuff, if it related to this inherited tree, the subconscious mind's like, ooh, we need to add upon this, but not add it. We're going to create a tree that's similar to it to make sure that Kimmy is safe. And so then there were 3 trees associated with this. So whoever had this tree or any of the inherited imbalances, trapped emotions, it was released from them as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Guided by My Intuition. And we're locked on and connected. Let's go. So get it all out. We may have another forest today if you're just like, get it all out. Notice that my stomach hasn't growled since I disconnected from Kimmy. Okay, so do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to anything holding you back from your development? Yes. Can you work on this now? Yes. So what kind of tree are we working with? So we're working on a basic tree. It has all the layers of your mind. So we're going to start with the negative programs, which is your conscious mind. These may manifest as thoughts or behaviors. Girl, my tummy has been extra lately. I'm not surprised it did. Did you like that? It was like getting your attention. That message which was for you, like, you need to eat. Okay, negative programs. Let's go. These are the branches. Divine, so crown chakra, and higher self. I will never create anything. Never create anything. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Worth. I am not good enough. I am not good enough. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Communication. So throat chakra. Awareness. I don't understand why others feel hurt by me. I don't understand why others feel hurt by me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Already relating. Kimmy. Survival. Safety. Now you're tuning. Yes. Okay. So let's pause right there. Emotions are normal. Any emotions that surface, completely normal. Let it out. Crying is amazing. That is a form of release. So that means we're touching, we're hitting something. Hey, Chad, I didn't see you sneak in. Okay, so safety. I am vulnerable. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. So now we're in the subconscious mind. Getting closer to that root. So you may resonate with these, consciously resonate, or you may not. We're kind of like getting deeper into the mind, so this is where you may not be aware of these statements. Okay, so what are these limiting beliefs? Survival, sabotage, everyone ignores me, do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power, ability. Oh, we're in the solar plexus. I am never able to keep track of everything. I am never able to keep track of everything. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power, solar plexus, strength, I'm unable to claim my power. You have a very calming energy. I was like scatterbrained and like all over the place, and now I'm just like cool, calm, collected. You have great energy. So I'm unable to claim my power. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. So this is the root of the tree. This is the usually one statement, and this is what started it all. You're very welcome. Divine, higher self, I have no healing power. And this can be also your abilities to your development. So interpret it how you want to interpret it, or what resonates with you. So do you have a faulty core, well, let me rewind. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. Communication. Expression, so the throat chakra. I am not being taken seriously. Not being taken seriously. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. So we identified the tree. It is a very juicy tree, but in order to chop it down, we do have to identify the fuel source. I do not want this coming back for you. So we're going to start with trapped emotions. These are yours, and then we'll go into the body code. So do you have any trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Sadness. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release a trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Let's get rid of it. Fear. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of fear. Did you release a trapped emotion of fear? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Vulnerability. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of vulnerability. Ooh, that was a good one. Did you release a trapped emotion of vulnerability? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any imbalances though? Yes. To the body code. I almost said the belief code. Bees mixed me up a little bit. Okay, so offensive and a post-hypnotic suggestion. So a post-hypnotic suggestion is something that isn't your own creation. You absorbed it somehow. You can get it from hearing things over and over and over again. Sometimes you can get it from another person, movies, music, and TV. So back in the day when there were infomercials, like everybody had cable, maybe you still have cable, and after our shows were on, all the infomercials came on, and so we were kind of in that twilight, half asleep state, and sometimes we did fall asleep. And so even though we were asleep, our subconscious was still listening to the infomercials, and infomercials kind of repeat itself like every 5, 10 minutes. They repeat and they repeat and they repeat. It's a little bit of both, community and individuals. So then you kind of welcome that in. So this could cause mood issues, depression, anxiety, addictions, and anger at self. Now we're going to find the statement here. If we pick up on a statement and you believe it to be true, that's okay. It's not yours, and we're going to be getting rid of it the moment we're done identifying it. So start saying your goodbyes. If you don't believe it to be true, that's also normal. It is not your own creation. Hi, Connie. This is your subconscious mind was doing inventory management and saw this post-hypnotic suggestion. It was like, there's no emotion, there's no memory tied to this. I remember creating this, and it rejects it, but it's still taking up space in your energy. Some store have info within music. Yes, Chad. So let's go ahead and figure out what this is. Thank you for the rose. I'm a stupid person. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the post-hypnotic suggestion. I'm a stupid person. Ooh, that was good. Did you release a post-hypnotic suggestion? I'm a stupid person. Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. So we're not done just yet. So energy, allergy or intolerance, and an idea allergy. This is stranger danger for your mind. Whenever you come into contact or are about to get into contact with this idea, person, place, thing, emotion, situation, environment, whatever it is, your fight, flight, or freeze response kicks in. Your self-sabotage, anger, overwhelm, anxiousness, your own defense mechanisms is very similar to a fear or a phobia. So if you're afraid of public speaking and you're about to speak in front of 1,000 people, how are you going to feel? You're not going to feel good. Thank you, David. You're going to have anxiety, sweating, your legs may give out, you may feel nauseous, you may pass out. That is your body's way of trying to protect you, to get you out of that situation. So we're going to find out what this is. Setting and maintaining boundaries. So do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to setting and maintaining boundaries. Did you release the idea allergy to setting and maintaining boundaries? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. So it is now time to chop that tree. So if anybody wants to participate in the chopping of the tree, let's go ahead and get ready. But otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I will never create anything. I am not good enough. I don't understand why others feel hurt by me. I am vulnerable. Release the limiting beliefs. Everyone ignores me. I am never able to keep track of everything. I am unable to claim my power. Release a faulty core belief. I have healing. What is that? I don't have healing power. Release a faulty core identity. I am not being taken seriously. Cannot read my handwriting. I apologize. Did you release this tree? Yes. So we have a gap here. We had to fill it. We're going to feel weird. So the subconscious gap, can we fill it with positive statements? No. Can we defrag? Yes. 1, 2, 3. 4. Just drop the 4. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Brandy Lee, do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to anything holding you back from your development? No. And we're disconnected. How do you feel? How does everybody else feel? Tracy Rose. My dearest friend, Tracy Rose. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes, let's do this. Energy, I'm getting goosebumps. This is going to be a juicy session. Okay. Offensive. An entity, Tracy Rose. Entity. Card or PayPal and Venmo. So an entity, before everybody's just like, ugh. An entity is like, this is an entity. Like, it's just a way of describing it. Usually it's just negative energy. That's all it is. Sometimes it can be the spooks. Sometimes it's not. So let's discuss the spooks first. The spooks are all around us. You know, for whatever reason, they're still here on this plane, unfinished business. They don't believe that they should move on. They're punishing themselves and so forth. Whatever reasons. There's so many different reasons. So you can be going to the store and maybe you got into a fight with someone and you're just angry going to the store. Well, you happen to, a spooks just so happens to see you, matches that energy of anger. I was like, hey, what's up? I like you. And it wants to be around you because it feels comfort around you. But also it can be attracted to your light. So you're just attracted. You're just very attractive, Tracy Rose. Just very attractive. You think you have another one, Marlene? Marlene. They just really like you. No. I know your situation. So, and other times it's just, there's energy around us that we do not see. We should be picking up on it. And we can also create our own. There's a part of ourselves we're neglecting, acting like it's not there. We can create our little entity. I like to call it space junk. So entity. So if you have an entity, there can be, here are some lists. Here's a list of symptoms you may experience. Fatigue, physical discomfort, negativity and mood issues, addiction, feeling like something is there that doesn't belong, feeling stuck, feeling conflict or resistance coming from the outside, self-sabotage, anger at self, self-doubt, mental illness symptoms, and nightmares. So it is a list. Now, if anybody is afraid, like, well, I don't want to leave because I don't want an entity, you are in control of this thing you call your body, your energetic body, your body. I like to call it my house. So if you feel any type of energy, and it doesn't have to be entities, it could be other people's, you can be like, if there's anything in my energy system that is not mine, get out. Send it with love, release it. You can even call your higher self, you can call God, angels to help release it. Be like, return to sender. Any energy that's not mine, return to sender. You can declare, be like, get out, evict that SOB. But send it with love, because love is the most powerful thing in the universe. So be like, get out, send with love. Okay. An entity. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Post-traumatic. And a physical trauma. And if you don't feel confident, I'm going back to the entity. If you don't feel confident declaring and telling them to get out, have something that symbolizes power and protection for you and keep that on you. So a physical trauma. So this can be any type of physical injury. So falling, stubbing your toe, getting an accident, anything like that. It could be an injury, or not an injury, a surgery or a serious illness. So thank you. We're going to find out around what age to help jog your memory. This can also be emotional pain too. So did this happen before 20? Yes. Before 10? No. After 10? Yes. After 15? No. 10, 11, 12 years old. Get the release burps. So some sort of physical trauma around 12. You could be 11, 12, or 13 years old. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance. Yes. Circuit or system, organ. Your lungs are unhappy. Tracy Rose, your lungs are unhappy. Exactly, Tracy Rose. Yes. There you go. See? There are no coincidences. There are no coincidences. So your lungs are unhappy. You can have a collection of unwanted energy, that negative energy, emotions, and so forth that's stored in your lungs, and it's preventing your lungs from communicating with different areas of your body. Hello. And it's just unhappy. And you can be creating more of the emotions because every organ creates an emotion. So maybe you're creating a lot of these emotions that it creates, and it's like, listen, I'm tapped out. We'll get to that in a second. So when your lungs are unhappy, it's going to get your attention because it is a toddler. So asthma, discomfort between the shoulders, and discomfort in the ribs and upper back, and it will generate the following emotion. So this is where it's like, are the lungs creating the emotion to get your attention, or are you having the lungs create this emotion too often? So whichever one came first, we'll never know. But crying, discouragement, rejection, sadness, sorrow, confusion, defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, and stubbornness. Self-abuse is negative self-talk. So we're always guilty of that. Awesome, Chad. All right. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. All right. There were only 3. I don't feel comfortable with that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll go to the emotion code, because normally there's more than that. All right. So let's go ahead and release. So if anybody resonates with any of these, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well, so you can get in on the secondhand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to reset and balance the lungs, release the physical trauma, release this entity with love, and I ask God to send it to the light. Did you release these blocks or imbalances? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Okay, so that was just a first level. We had to release those first in order to continue. Okay, that actually makes me feel better. I'm like, okay, here we go. So these may be juicy. So show me the imbalances: energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea allergy. Okay, so confirm true. An idea allergy created by that mind. Your mind loves you so much that if it makes a faulty association with anything in your life, environment, an emotion, a person, and so forth, it will do its best to prevent you from experiencing that. So fight, flight, or freeze response, self-sabotage, anger at, well, would you be angry at yourself? I guess you could. A little self-hate. I don't know if I said self-sabotage, overwhelm, anxiousness, throwing a flashbang, and so forth to get out of that situation. Hello. This is like your subconscious mind always being on guard, ready to fight a bear, and we don't want that. So let's find out what this is. Being wrong. So you don't like being wrong. You may not put yourself in a situation where there is a possibility to be wrong. Maybe you close you don't open your mouth to share your opinion or your perspective. And it doesn't have to be in general. It could be with certain people, like maybe your family, you can be open and honest with, but not your friends. Or maybe it's the opposite. With your family, you just have to, and then your friends, you can be like, you could be yourself. Don't call me out like that. Listen, I'm having a conversation with you. You're calling yourself out. I am just the interpreter. Okay. I see there's a lot of chat on YouTube. I'll get you once I'm done. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. I like deflected that. Like, this is you. This is your fault. It's not your fault, but this is you calling yourself out. All right, so we have another idea allergy. Pain or discomfort. This can be physical pain, but a lot of times it's that emotional pain. So if you have a feeling that if you do something, you say something, and you're gonna get hurt, not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. You may consciously want to do that, but your body like freezes. It's like, no, we're not doing it. And you're like, but I want to. No, my body does that sometimes. I freeze. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay, so 2 juicy things after the things that we released. So this is good. If anybody resonates, you know what to do. Set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on that second-hand healing. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to pain or discomfort. Release the idea allergy to being wrong. Did you release these idea allergies? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. All right. All right. So moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Marlene over here. All right. We're locked on and connected, Marlene. Let's do this. So do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to, something going on, that sensation in the top of your shoulders, chest, and feeling like there's a hole in your aura? Yes. Can you work on this now? Yes. Okay. So what kind of tree is it? So it's just a basic tree. Again, very powerful still. You have all layers. So what are the negative programs? Communication, ego. So we're in the throat chakra. Well, I don't see how this is a bad thing. I am the most intelligent. I am the most intelligent. So whatever meaning or emotion can come from behind that. Yeah. Again, sometimes these statements can be off the wall. Like, I don't, but let's see the whole tree and figure out what this will mean. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, codependency, I have to put others first. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival, sabotage, everyone ignores me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Oops. Power, change, I can't be flexible. Go with the flow, maybe. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? No. Is there a limiting belief? Yes. Maybe, yes. So now we're at the trunk of the tree. So what are the limiting beliefs? Passion, trust. Ooh. I don't trust people. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival, sabotage, I am doomed. So this is one of the ones that can be like, what? What does that mean? I never said I was a healer, River. Never said I was a healer. So I am doomed can be like, oh my gosh, I feel like my life is cursed because no matter what I do, like bad things are always happening. I cannot get ahead. So it can be like that. Yes, again. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Power. Strength. I'm unable to claim my power. Unable to claim my power. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. So we have made it to your unconscious mind, the root. So let's find out power, what started it all, strength, others have power over me. Over me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. Okay. So this is the soil. You absorb this the first 7 years of your life, 7, 8 years, give or take. You can also absorb things, excuse me, in later in life, but it's just a little more difficult. Just those during our early years, we're just like wide open, like absorbing everything. So let's find out what this is. Insight. So third eye chakra, intuition, my inner voice is not real. I got goosebumps from that one. So that is a juicy one. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. Okay, so that faulty core identity, it's starting to make sense. So you started with, excuse me, my inner voice is not real. So then you have others have power over me. So then as we go, so I am doomed. I don't trust people. I can't be flexible. It's all about, you know, trusting yourself. So let's find out what imbalances, what's fueling this tree so we can chop it down. Hello. Excuse me. Hello, Katie. Okay, let's begin. So we're going to start with the trapped emotions. These are yours. So are there any trapped emotions associated with this belief tree? Yes. Sadness. Do you need to know more? No. Where are my magnets? I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release a trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Self-abuse. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of self-abuse. Did you release a trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Sadness again. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of sadness. Did you release a trapped emotion of sadness? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any imbalances? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. Absorbed trapped emotion. So this isn't your creation. It is self-abuse. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of self-abuse. Ooh, that was a good one. Woof. That was a really good one. Did you release the absorbed trapped emotion of self-abuse? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. Another absorbed. Rejection. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the absorbed trapped emotion of rejection. You just burped too? Me too. I'm burping over here. Yes, I'm excited for the eclipse. Did you release this absorb trapped emotion? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay, let's go ahead and chop this tree. So everyone, get your axes ready, your chainsaws, your bare hands. Let's go ahead together, chop this tree for Marlene. Let's begin. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am the most intelligent. I have to put others first. Everyone ignores me. Whoa, I can't be flexible. Release the limiting beliefs. I don't trust people. I am doomed. I am unable to claim my power. Release faulty core belief. Others have power over me. Release faulty core identity. My inner voice is not real. A lot of energy was a moving. Thank you, Leo. Did you release this tree? Yes. So we have a subconscious gap. We got to fill it or you're going to feel weird. So can we replace, do we need to replace with positive statements? No. Can we defrag? Yes. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Whew. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Oh my gosh. That was a juicy one. I can feel all the energy moving. That was really cool. So, do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to the sensation in the top of your shoulders, chest, and the hole in your aura? No. And we're just connected. Chad, Chad, Chad. What mysteries will we uncover today, Chad? Let's begin. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Chad over here. We're locked on and connected. All right, Chad, do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? You sure can. Let's do this. So energy, allergy or intolerance, an idea allergy. Okay, Chad, starting off strong. So for those of you, or maybe even Chad, if you don't know what an idea allergy is, they are defense mechanisms. They're beautiful alarm systems that your subconscious mind has put into place to protect you. You experience some sort of intense emotion, shock, maybe something that was a little scary, or just really intense, and it just really hurt. So your subconscious mind pays attention. And it's like, well, I did not like that. Never want to feel that again. So what it does is it takes a snapshot of everything you experienced during that time. Maybe even takes a couple of notes of what happened leading up to that. So you move on from that. So if you go into the same environment, you're about to get into something that relates to it, you're going to start getting that fight, flight, or freeze response. If you've ever walked into an environment and you just felt on edge, and you've been there before, not like a new place and you think it's like the spooks. This is, you just feel on edge. You're like, why am I feeling anxious? Your mind is associating that environment or something you saw as something from the past, and it's starting to protect you. The alarms have been going off. They've started going off. Hello, John. Thank you guys for the gifts. So it's similar to a fear or a phobia. If you're afraid of teddy bears, and you walk into a store and there is a teddy bear staring straight at you, you're going to have an emotional response. Fight, flight, or freeze. You may feel anxious, you may get angry, you may feel overwhelmed, whatever it is. It's trying to get you out of that situation. How much? Emotion code is 20, body code is 30, belief code is 40. And I don't put limits on what we work on. And the reason why I said teddy bears is because I think over the summer, I started saying snakes. Kid you not, every time I would go for a run outside or go for walks, there were snakes everywhere. I was like, okay, I manifested this. This is great. I'm a very powerful manifester, but let's do something else. Teddy bears. So if I see a teddy bear running across the bike path, I don't think I'll be scared, confused and concerned, but I won't get scared. Okay, so that's an idea allergy. There's a chart here. Your subconscious mind is going to pick the closest one to it. If it's one of the ones that's a little wild and crazy, we can de-escalate it a little bit. Self-reliance. So self-reliance, maybe you don't trust yourself. You have to look outside of yourself for answers. This one is, thank you for the rose. This one has a lot of layers to it. So go within and see what it says for you. But I see it as, you just can't rely on yourself. So you can't trust yourself. If someone, you can easily take care of other people, but you can't take care of yourself. You say you wanna do some self-care, but you can't. It's like you put yourself last. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Allergy or intolerance. My phone's a little slow. Idea allergy. I'm just sitting here staring at it. It's slowing me down. So another idea allergy. Chad. Moving forward. Today's word is brought to you by moving forward, I guess phrase. We're all afraid in some point to move forward. Move forward from what? That's unique to us. This can be holding on to things from the past. Maybe we'll talk about relationships are just so, they're easier to talk about. You had like the love of your life and you broke up and you just are like, or that breakup was really intense and that's preventing you from moving forward into another relationship. You're like, you know what? I'd rather just be alone because that sucked. Moving forward into something new. Maybe with the example I gave with the depression. You're comfortable with depression. You don't like it, you don't want it, but this is what you know. And moving forward might be a little scary because maybe it'll be a little difficult to heal. Maybe you don't know what it's like to feel happiness and so forth. So, hello, Fujan. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Allergy or intolerance. Another idea, allergy. You're gonna feel real good after this, Chad. Real good. Setting and maintaining boundaries. You're afraid to set boundaries because you want people to like you. You don't want people to be mad at you. Maybe, maybe you have boundaries, but certain people are allowed to break those boundaries. It's kind of like you have something set. You're like, well, I'm going to do this, this, and this. But if someone comes around like, hey, can you do this? You like drop everything and you do it. And not in like an emergency, but like, hey, I'm trying to think of an example, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. There you go. Yes. So, do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Let's see. Energy, allergy, or tolerance. Idea allergy. Connection. Connection. Romantic relationships, friendships, coworkers. You keep people at a distance. No, don't want it. You can stay over here. And again, this all starts from experiences that we've had in the past. We were maybe very open and vulnerable with someone and it hurt. It hurt us. They betrayed us. They did something. And so now we're just kind of like, I don't want to do that anymore. So you just notice you have a little bit of a guard up when it comes to connection, any type of connection. And to think I started taking allergy pills. Well, it's not working. No, I'm just kidding. This is a different type of allergy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Methinks it'll be an idea allergy, but I've been surprised before. Nope, it's an allergy or intolerance. An idea allergy. Okay. letting go. Huh. There seems to be a theme. So an idea allergy to letting go. Letting go of grudges, letting go of the past, letting go of people, habits, clothes you've had for 20 years and you've never tried on, you haven't worn since. Personal experience. You have to hold on. That's a tough one. It's just like, no, maybe I'll need it. You don't know. I might need this in the next 20 years. I don't know what that is. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. All right. Idea allergies, all of them. These are very intense. So this is awesome that your subconscious mind's like, this is what we're focusing on. So if anybody resonates with any of these idea allergies, please, 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 please set the intention it gets released from you as well so you can get in on the secondhand healing. Magnets. All right, let's begin. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to letting go. Release the idea allergy to connection. Release the idea allergy to setting and maintaining boundaries. Whoa, that was a good one. Release the idea allergy to moving forward. Release the idea allergy to self-reliance. Did you release these idea allergies? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. We're not done, folks. That was just the first layer, the first level. All right. We ain't done. We might be going to the moon for the body code. Has never happened before for the body code. Only the emotion code. All right. Chad subconscious. Oops. No, you're good. Show me the next imbalances energy. Okay. If it went to idea allergies, I was gonna laugh. Well, not, you know what I mean. Be like, oh, okay. So a will to. A will to energy is right. It is really long. So a will to energy is creating during a time of sadness, hopelessness, feeling a little overwhelmed with physical pain or life in general. And you thought something with so much intensity that you got your mind's attention. It was like, oh, Chad wants this as a belief. And yoink, it took it and it put it in a filing cabinet. So these are usually, there's a chart here. These can be sassy because they're worst case scenario and they're one word usually. We get any of the sassy ones, we'll de-escalate it, so don't worry. Let's begin. So a will to, interesting. I'm not surprised by this one, just because of all the idea allergies we previously, you're probably just itching to know what it is. You have a no will to sabotage, you have a will to sabotage yourself. Reese, just get in on the secondhand healing, my friend. Just get in it. You don't need to worry about, just get in on it. A will to sabotage self. That's interesting. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. I feel like this was a message from your subconscious mind to you, your higher self to you, universe to you, God to you, the moon to you. I don't know what you believe in. Whatever it is to you. That was a message. So, let's go ahead and release it. So I set the intention to release the will to sabotage self. We're all guilty of this, so don't worry. Did you release the will to sabotage self? Yes. Do you have any blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? Yes. Okay. All right. So what else you got, subconscious? This is fun. Ooh, toxin. Okay, all right. Excess. Stress hormone. All right, you little stressed there, Chad? This can be from any point in your life too. So we'll just intend to release all of it. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. Your subconscious has a sense of humor, and usually I'm sure you have a sense of humor too. Usually I can pick up on that. So I set the intention to release the stress hormone from any time of your life, past lives, past parallel realities, and beyond. Did you release the stress hormone? Yes. A little bit of a jokester. So, do you have any other blocks or imbalances of the highest priority you can release right now? No. Okay. We're just connected. So, Chad, how do you feel? All right. Angela, Angela, Angela. Let's make you feel better. Moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming Angela over here. And we're locked down and connected. So do you have any blocks or imbalances contributing to your constant UTIs? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. All right. So we have energy, emotional, trapped emotion, and a common trapped emotion. And we have shame. So let's see, when did she experience this? Before 30, yes. Before 20, yes. Before 10, yes. Before birth, no. After birth, yes. After 5, yes. 5, 6, 7. So around 7 years old, a little baby, she experienced shame. So it could be 6, 7, or 8 years old. Does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Mental. A memory field. A memory field is almost like a dark cloud over your head, and this energy usually takes up space in the front here, your third eye or top of the head. So this is something that there's a memory that you have a hard time moving on from. You may, she may refer to it often. It can be something that's like a reminder of something she did, didn't do, said, didn't say. So does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. And a common. And we have shame again. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. So shame around 27 years old. Does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin. Excess. Stress hormone. And this can be from any point of her life. I'll intend to release it from all parts. Often. What, Fudian? Do you need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Toxin. Drug. Pharmaceutical. A medication. So this is this energetic? Yes. This is a medication that was prescribed to her, and this could be from any point in her life. It could be antibiotics, it could be anything. So her physical body took care of it. The physical part of this energy is gone, but the life force is still there. So there's some just energetic leftovers that's contributing to this. So does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Circular system. Organ, and her kidneys are unhappy. Doesn't mean they're failing, it just means they're unhappy. So this could mean that there's some energy hanging out in her kidneys, unwanted energy, and the kidneys they kind of cleanse, or what's the word? Would detox be the best word? help me out. What's the word that, what do kidneys do? They detox, they filter. Thank you. That's the word, detox. Yeah, filter. So they filter things out. So this can also symbolize that there's a lot of people in her life that, that are toxic, that she's filtering through and like kind of detoxing from. A lot of toxic energy that she's around that can make the kidneys unhappy. So does she need to know? Oh, well, let me, oh, look right here, cleanse and filter the blood right there. Symptoms of an unhappy kidney include discomfort in the lower back, mid back, lower rib area, lower side of the jaw, and well, lower side of the neck and the jaw. It will generate the following emotions. So they may feel this more than they would like: blaming, dread, fear, peeved, conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported, and wishy-washy. So does she need to know more? No. She's a bright light, full of life, foes attracted a lot there. Yep. They're attracted to that. They love it. They feed off of it. So she's constantly filtering and cleansing and all that energy. Boom. So does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Emotional. Trapped emotion. Common. Rejection. When did she experience this? Before 30, no. After 30, yes. After 40, no. After 35, no. 30, 31, 32 years old, rejection. Does she need to know more? No. Is there another imbalance? No. Okay. All right. Let's release this. So if anybody resonates with any of these blocks or imbalances, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on the second hand healing. Let's begin. Why am I doing that? Welcome. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of rejection, reset and balance the kidneys, release the energetic medication toxin, release the stress hormone from any point of her life, past lives, parallel realities, and beyond. Release the trapped emotion of shame. Release the memory field. Release the trapped emotion of shame. Woo! Did she release these blocks and imbalances? Yes. Are there any blocks or imbalances contributing to her constant UTIs? No. And we're disconnected. So how does everybody else feel? And if she's there, how does she feel? All right, so I'm going to move my subconscious mind aside, welcome yours over here, and we're locked on and connected. Woo, okay, all right. So, do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to fear of leaving a relationship and finding a job? Yes. Can you release this now? Yes. So what kind of tree are we working with? We have a basic tree, so we have all the layers of a tree. Okay. So negative programs are the conscious mind. They are the branches. So you may resonate with these statements as thoughts or behaviors. And if you don't resonate with them, sometimes we have to see the whole tree to understand what it is. We're just getting pieces of the story. All right, so what are the negative programs? Survival, so we're in the root chakra. Victim. I'm always being blamed. I'm always being blamed. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. Victim. So we're still in the root chakra. They used me. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Passion. Scarcity. So we're in the sacral chakra. I'll be stuck here forever. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another negative program? Yes. Survival. So we're back at the root chakra. Worth. I am inferior to others. Inferior to others. Do you need to know more? No. Thank you. Thank you, Doreen. Is there another negative program? No. Okay, thanks, Budan. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Or is there a limiting belief? So this is the subconscious mind. We're in the trunk of the tree. You may resonate with these statements, you may not. Just because we're getting deeper into the mind, we're not aware of these. So what are the limiting beliefs? Survival. Victim. I am inferior to blank. So it can be a group of people, a specific person, whatever resonates with you. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival. Sabotage. I am hopeless. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? Yes. Survival. Sabotage. I am my own worst enemy. My own worst enemy. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another limiting belief? No. Is there a faulty core belief? Yes. Okay, so we're at the root of the tree. This is the original statement that kind of fueled the rest of it. Survival. Victim. I am wrong about everything. Do you need to know more? No. Thank you, Fudan. Is there another faulty core belief? No. Is there a faulty core identity? Yes. So this is the soil. This was absorbed the first 7 years of your life because we had no ability to reason. So anything you witnessed, experienced, or anything that was said to you, you believed to be true. And it was the foundation of how you were going to view the world. So let's find out what this is. Survival. Sabotage. I never win. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another faulty core identity? No. So we have identified the tree. Thank you for the shares, Ryland. So everything started with I never win. And then your subconscious mind begin adding statements based on your experience, limiting beliefs about yourself, other people in the world around you. Thank you, Fudan. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. I'm wrong about everything because what you absorbed is I never win. I am my own worst enemy. I am hopeless. I'm inferior to blank. I'm inferior to others. I'll be stuck here forever. They used me. I am always being blamed. And it all started with I never win and I am wrong about everything. So every time you had an experience, your subconscious mind was adding that to it. So this is going to be a wonderful tree to chop down. So let's go ahead and let's see. Thank you, Fudan. This one's giving you goosebumps. All right, I saw LA Wild. I saw you write a comment, but I didn't read it because I was like focused. And you always make me laugh. So So now since we identified the tree, we had to find the fuel source. Once we find the fuel source, we will trap it down. So we're going to do trapped emotions first. These are your trapped emotions that you created. So you call me a hippie, Fudan. Thank you, Fudan. I appreciate it. So are there any trapped emotions associated with this belief system? Yes. Shame. Do you need to know more? No. Let's get rid of it. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of shame. Did you release a trapped emotion of shame? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Humiliation. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of humiliation. Did you release a trapped emotion of humiliation? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Unworthy. Do you need to know more? No. I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of unworthy. Ooh, that was a good one. Did you release a trapped emotion of unworthy? Yes. Is there another trapped emotion? No. Are there any imbalances? Yes. So now we're going to go to the body code and uncover if there's anything else going on. So there is, energy, allergy or intolerance, idea allergy. So an idea allergy is something like an alarm system. It's very similar to a fear or a phobia. So whenever you're in contact with this idea, person, place, thing, emotion, anything, or you're about to get into contact. So you're about to get into contact or you are in contact with this thing, you go into fight, flight, or freeze response, anxiousness, self-sabotage, anger, overwhelm, and so forth. That is you've been yawning. These are good releases. So your body is preparing for a really good release. This is a very juicy tree. So your body's just trying to get you out of that situation because it doesn't want you to get hurt again. And the moment you're like, why am I acting this way? I feel like it's not helping me, but it truly is, it is trying to protect you and it wants you to survive. So we're going to find out what these statements are. Needing someone. So do you need to know more? No. I'm in fight, flight, my anxiety is bad. Okay. And usually it's these idea allergies. So you have an idea allergy to needing someone. You may want to need someone, but your subconscious mind's like, no, we ain't. Nope, nope, nope. We don't want that. Like back in the day, for me, as an example, I was dating someone and I wasn't used to being vulnerable. And it's like, I wanted to be vulnerable with them and tell them like what was going on, but I physically couldn't. Like whenever I would be about to, I had the feeling of running. I had all this anxiety. I felt sick and I consciously wanted to, but my mind's like, are you crazy, woman? Get out of there. So yeah, I wasn't the most pleasant person to be around, you know, but you know, whatever, you live and you learn. So do you need to know more? No. Let's go ahead and release this. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to needing someone. Did you release the idea allergy to needing someone? Yes. Is there another imbalance? Yes. Energy. Allergy or intolerance. Another idea allergy. Yes. And that could be how you resonate with that. You're like, you're always relying on someone. So you have that fight, flight, but you feel like you can't rely on yourself or something like that. So yeah, that's very interesting. Feeling safe to be yourself. So feeling safe to be yourself. You have an idea allergy to feeling safe to be yourself. So do you need to know more? No. So let's go ahead and release it. I set the intention to release the idea allergy to feeling safe to be yourself. I'm getting the release burps. Did you release the idea allergy to feeling safe to be yourself? Yes. Is there another imbalance? No. I didn't want to be open, but nope, something in me said, nah. Exactly. Yeah, so you know. All right. We've identified the fuel source. This is going to be a group effort because this is a juicy tree. So I want everybody to get an axe, use your bare hands, do whatever you need to do to help Kimberly chop this tree. So let's go ahead and get started. I set the intention to release the negative programs. I am always being blamed. They used me. I'll be stuck here forever. I am inferior to others. Release the limiting beliefs. I am inferior to blank. I am hopeless. I am my own worst enemy. Release the faulty core belief. I am wrong about everything. Release the faulty core identity. I never win. Did you release this tree? Yes! You can tackle the tree. Absolutely. Katie had her flamethrower. So we released the tree. Now we have a gap. We got to fill it up. So subconscious, do we need to fill it with positive statements? No. Can we defrag? Yes. So we're going to just cover it up. I set the intention to release the subconscious gap and defrag. Did you release the subconscious gap and defrag? Yes. Do you have a faulty core belief system in regards to fear of leaving a relationship and finding a job? No, and we're disconnected. Oh my gosh, Kimberly, how do you feel? That made my chest ache hard. Yes. I felt the sensation of wanting to sneeze, and that's powerful. Let's begin moving my subconscious mind aside, welcoming you over here, and we're locked on and connected. And it's Altiunicorn. Is that how you say your username? Altiunicorn? Kara. Is it Kara or Kara? So many questions. I don't want to mess up your name. All right. So do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any mental or any mental or emotional symptoms? Yes. Kara. Okay. I was like, what did I say first? Yes. So can you release this now? Yes. So we got the green light. So let's find out what kind of trapped emotions you got going on. So we have common, self-abuse. I always do a speech on self-abuse. So self-abuse means a lot of different things. 9 times out of 10, it is being mean to yourself, that negative self-talk. We're mean to ourselves. Our body listens to it, and it was like, okay, it will respond to the negative thoughts. Not taking care of yourself physically, not getting enough water, poor sleep, not eating well, and so forth, or physically harming yourself. So let's find out when this was. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16. So, okay. 16 years old, tough time in every person's life. We're kind of mean to ourselves. So it could be either 16, 17, or 18 years old. If you don't remember, that's okay. If your subconscious mind wants you to remember, in the next couple of days, you will get a memory. You should not have an emotional response to this memory because we release the emotion. If for whatever reason you have an emotional response and it's not because of processing, then there's something else going on. But usually you don't feel an emotional response when you think of if the memory does pop up. Okay, so do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes, this is yours. Crying. So we have crying. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. So around 27 years old, you experience some crying. And people are like, well, what is that? Crying? What do you mean? Sometimes maybe you were holding back tears. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. This is yours again. Fear. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27 years old. 26, 27, or 28. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Effort unreceived. And this comes down to like not being appreciated for your work, your achievements, you giving, like you helping other people, but you're not getting that in return. That hits hard. Okay. I need water. So I don't know if this is your throat chakra, my throat chakra, everybody's throat chakra, or for me talking too much. It can be a little bit of everything. Okay. So effort unreceived. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 30, no. After 25, yes. 25, 26, 27. Lorsh. 27. Tough time. I hope you're okay, because that's been coming up a lot. So do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Abandonment. So abandonment before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22 years old. So abandonment around 22. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. Well, thank you for subscribing. Okay, what kind of trapped emotion? Self-abuse again. Before 20, no. After 20, yes. After 25, no. 20, 21, 22. So self-abuse around 22. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? Yes. All right, let's get rid of this. Stubbornness. I don't see how this is a bad one, but that's just me because I am stubborn. Before 20, yes. Before 10, no. After 10, yes. After 15, yes. 15, 16, 17. Stubbornness around 17. Do you need to know more? No. Is there another trapped emotion? No. All right. These are very, very juicy. So if anybody resonates with any of the trapped emotions that were uncovered, go ahead and set the intention it gets released from you as well. And you can get in on this second-hand healing. Let's begin. So I set the intention to release the trapped emotion of stubbornness. Release self-abuse, release abandonment, release effort unreceived, release fear. Ooh, that was good. Release crying, and release self-abuse. Did you release these trapped emotions? Yes. Do you have any trapped emotions contributing to any physical, or hold on, any emotional or mental symptoms? No, and we're disconnected. So how do you feel? So yes, all of my information is in the link in my bio or the description below. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and hopefully y'all survive the many releases of the eclipse. And if you are in the path of the eclipse, I intend for clear skies. I was going to say sunny skies, but clear skies. The sun's going to be blocked. All right, you guys, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares. Thank you for all this. Thank you for subscribing. And I will see you guys maybe Monday. If the skies are clear, I will probably be streaming it on Monday. If not, I will see you guys probably on Tuesday. All right, love you all. Bye.